Land degradation is a global problem that has generated a number of effects that have been caused by different factors. With this spread misinformation, the birth of new economic activities that seek to meet needs, the growth and constant consumption of the world population, extensive agriculture, livestock, political interest that in different proportion contribute significant negative impacts, such as the increase in the effect of climate change, soil erosion, soil desertification, loss of biodiversity, and scarcity of ecosystem service. Because of this, it is important to take action to mitigate these adverse effects and recover the damage already generated, beginning with an education to the entire population on how to take action and acquire awareness for the care of the land with the acquire political support for the correct decision making that encompasses the most serious problems through the implementation of policies, creation of sustainable development programs for each economic activity.
Implementations now and proven action to combat land degradation and thereby transform the lives of millions of people across the planet will become more difficult and costly over time. An urgent change of pace is needed in effort to prevent irreversible land degradation, accelerate the implementation of the restoration measures. Existing multilateral environment agreements that provide a platform of unprecedented scope and ambition for action to prevent and reduce land degradation and promote restoration. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, they have found a focus on the target, taking into account, among others, the scientific conceptual frameworks for the land degradation neutrality, effect monitoring strategies, verification system, and aquatic baseline data both on socioeconomic and biophysical variables provide critical information on how to accelerate efforts to avoid, reduce, and reverse land degradation and conserve biodiversity. Coordinated political agendas at the same time is required to promote more sustainable practices for the production and consumption of the land-based communities at avoid, reduce, and reverse land degradations.
What is the great problem? Thank you so present what the days in degradation. An example of the problem in the valley to use in the article degradation and restoration with present with it a very worried panorama. World soul with days affect important factors such in diversity, biodiversity, ecosystem, services for development and the world food security. One of the brains on the problem is agriculture. The world soul with different vocation. The world managements have blazed to rapid degradation of the soil span to the world the war.
It is no secret to anyone that the degradation of ecosystem is a consequence of the increase in the population and the quality of life of the human being. Thus, generation, the depletion of ecosystem service and biodiversity. Although today there are many compensation processes and recovery of this ecosystem, it is evident that there are permanent losers in the function and service. For this reason, I will give an example of what one of these alternatives can be that can mitigate soil degradation. The method is called controversial agriculture, which consists of a crop without tillage. Since the seed and fertilizers and applied directly and where is maintenance is done through organic matter, and finally the diversification of crop species in the soil is of great importance. All this owed to enhance its biodiversity and biological procession, thus contributing to a water and great efficiency in the use of nutrients that improve their sustainability in agricultural production.